Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're retackling a code that can make even seasoned DIY mechanics scratch their heads. The dreaded P0300, a random or multiple cylinder misfire. This one's a bit of a troublemaker because, unlike a P0301 or a P0302, which points to a specific cylinder, P0300 tells you the problem is happening all over the place, and not in a predictable pattern. It's like your engine is playing a chaotic drum solo, and trust me, it's not a good sound. So, what does a P0300 feel like when you're driving? Well, you'll definitely know something's wrong. You might experience a significant shaking or shuddering, especially when you're stopped at a light. The car could feel like it's about to stall, and your idle will be rough and uneven. When you try to accelerate, it'll feel sluggish and weak, like it's struggling to get going. And of course, that beautiful check engine light will be staring you right in the face. Ignoring this can be a costly mistake, as all that unburnt fuel getting dumped into your exhaust can overheat and destroy your catalytic converter, which is a very expensive repair. So, what's causing this engine chaos? A P0300 code means something is affecting multiple cylinders at once. It's not usually a single bad part like one spark plug, but rather a system-wide issue. Think of it this way. If one cylinder isn't getting what it needs, that's a specific problem. But if several cylinders are randomly having issues, something they all share is likely the culprit. This common element could be related to fuel, air, or spark. The misfire is random because the engine's computer CUI can pinpoint a consistent failure in any one cylinder. It's just detecting misfires happening here, there, and everywhere. Let's dive into the most common suspects. We'll start with the simple stuff. The first place to look is the ignition system, but not just one component. While a single bad spark plug won't cause a P03, old, worn-out spark plugs across all cylinders definitely can. If they're all past their prime, they can struggle to create a strong enough spark, leading to intermittent misfires. The same goes for ignition coils, or a coil pack system that serves multiple cylinders. If the whole set is old, or a shared component is failing, it can cause this widespread issue. Next up, let's talk about air. Your engine needs a precise mixture of air and fuel to run properly. A major vacuum leak is a huge cause of P03. A cracked hose, a bad intake manifold gasket, or a faulty PCV valve can let unmetered air into the engine. This throws off the air-fuel ratio for all cylinders, making them run to lean. The engine computer tries to compensate, but it can't keep up, resulting in random misfires. You might even hear a hissing sound from the engine bay, which is a dead giveaway for a vacuum leak. Now, for the fuel system, this is another major area to investigate. If your fuel pressure is too low, none of the injectors will be able to supply enough fuel to their respective cylinders. This could be due to a weak fuel pump, a clogged fuel filter, or a faulty fuel pressure regulator. Think of it like trying to water a garden with a kinked hose. You're just not getting enough flow. Clogged fuel injectors can also be the problem. If several injectors are dirty and not spraying fuel in a fine mist like they should, you'll get poor combustion and, you guessed it, misfires. So, how do we fix this? The key is systematic diagnosis. Don't just start throwing parts at it. Start with the basics. When was the last time you changed your spark plugs? If it's been a while, that's a cheap and easy place to start. While you're there, inspect your ignition coils for any signs of damage. Next, check for vacuum leaks. You can do this with a smoke machine or carefully spray a little carb cleaner around the vacuum lines and intake gasket. If the engine's idle changes when you spray a certain spot, you've found your leak. If those checks don't reveal the problem, it's time to look at the fuel system. You'll need a fuel pressure gauge to test the pressure at the fuel rail. Compare your reading to the manufacturer's specifications. If it's low, you'll need to investigate the fuel pump and filter. You can also test your fuel injectors. This is a bit more involved, but you can check their resistance with a multimeter or perform a balance test to see if they're all flowing equally. Sometimes, a good quality fuel injector cleaner can help, but if they're severely clogged, they may need professional cleaning or replacement. Remember, a P0300 is a puzzle, but it's one you can solve with a logical approach. Start with the most common and easiest fixes first, and work your way up to the more complex ones. Taking the time to properly diagnose the issue will save you a lot of time, money, and frustration in the long run. Thanks for watching, Everyone, I hope this guide helps you conquer that P0300 code. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more car repair tips. Drop a comment below if you've ever battled this code and let us know what the fix was for you. See you in the next one.